Let's get this show rolling. Oh god. Okay, video log number 11. Okay. Yeah, we're repping the O'Reilly's crew neck today. Matching my car, which I'm going to paint white. But anyway, yeah. Video log number 11. We are 21 days out from when I ship. Still excited. It can't come any sooner. I mean, I said that 3 months ago when I heard that it's gonna be like 4 months out from when I do ship, which I wanted to get shipped right away. I was ready. I was ready to get in there. I'm still ready to get in there. I hope I'm fully recovered from this freaking sickness. I'm still sick, by the way. We're still stuffy up in the head, you know? I feel like I don't have a nose. I can't breathe through it, which is annoying, but we're living with it for now. Yeah, this morning I tried to start up my car. The Macan. Ticking still continues. I haven't replaced the VVT solenoid yet, because it's really hard to get at. I think I've already said that though. I wish I could work on it. Like, I wish I could just bring it up in a lift, drop the engine. I know I'd have to do a bunch of things like disconnecting the subframe from the car, along with the freaking steering rack. The main steering shaft, yeah. A steering rod that connects the two linkages there. And then the suspension, I'd take off the both sides suspension so I can just drop the rest of it. But I can't do that. I don't have a lift, and yeah. I mean, it probably would be easier to just lift the engine out from top, because we have that we have an engine jack like that, which I don't know how hard that would be, but I've come to the conclusion where I'm just gonna let it sit. Well, sit here at least. I might bring it in the garage, but probably not, because it's gonna be outside. Actually, I might bring it in the garage. But yeah, just let it sit while I'm at training. Maybe have my older brother come over here, get it down over to John's, and then I'll call John's. Like, after I graduate basic training and I'm at AIT, I'll be able to communicate more here while I'm in Virginia. So yeah, we'll go from there. I don't want to do it now. It'd be nice. I mean, I don't know. I just don't trust shops, to be honest. I'd rather work on my own stuff. And I mean, I don't have all the knowledge in the world, but I want to keep learning. That's why I'm deciding to become a Porsche tech after I'm out from my military training. And once I get all that done, I want to go. I'm thinking of active duty. I'm not sure yet. It is on my radar. I do want to push myself towards like getting at least a bachelor's degree before I do that, so that I can become an officer, and then go to pilot school to eventually become a pilot. But that's 8 years down the line. That's 8 years from now, unless I decide to do it sooner. And because the next step after the Army would be to go to the Air Force, active duty, as a fighter pilot. That's ideal. That's the ideal thing I want to do for the military. But I don't know if I'm gonna do that yet because I don't know what's gonna happen with my civilian career or how far that's gonna take me. Whether that be me selling my art, or traveling with a Porsche team as a technician or a mechanic or driver, possibly. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know the future. We'll see what happens. That'd be sick to be a Porsche driver. Oh, Porsche factory driver. Oh, it'd be amazing. That's a dream right there. But I'm gonna keep my vision low by starting on a base layer of just becoming a technician at the dealership level, and then work my way up, hopefully becoming a gold tier technician, maybe something higher, and then go into motorsports, Porsche Motorsports, and be a tech for Porsche Motorsport. That is also a dream, but it's more achievable, a dream of mine. So I'm gonna aim for that first off while I'm in the Army National Guard. Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah. I'm gonna cut this one short because it's past 9 o'clock and that's my bedtime. I'm sick, so I've been sleeping in the past week that I've been sick. In the morning, I'm gonna try and get up early. I'm thinking like 7. I'm gonna attempt. I'm just gonna go for a mile run, not a 2 mile. I'm just gonna go for a single mile run and see how that feels in the morning. If I can't breathe, I might just turn around. But I'm gonna try and push myself through it, even though I'm freaking sick. But if I feel great in the morning, I might extend that 1 mile. No, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it 1 mile tomorrow. Words. Huh. Yeah, just a 1 mile tomorrow. Or attempt to. Okay. Like, right after I got back from MEPS, I started like just disciplining myself. I didn't wake up at 4 a.m. every day until like maybe a week into after MEPS. I got back from MEPS for the second time because I had a waiver. Hate MEPS. Can't wait for processing. Oh my gosh, that's so much fun. Okay, but yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I was running 3 miles every day, and I was averaging, like, my first time was like 23 minutes, 23-minute 3 mile run, and then it started getting lower after that first time, and that first time was brutal. Oh my gosh, it was brutal, but I got through it. I was on the ground panting though, but as I kept on doing it, it got better and better. I mean, I was putting up 18 minutes. I think my fastest time was 17:23 or something like that. 3 mile run with like 40 feet elevation. Not that much elevation, but yeah, I want to work my way back into that before I go to basic. Because yeah, I want to be an athletic stud at basic, just so I can give myself a better chance of going to special operations, you know? Okay, this is cringy, no. But yeah, special operations would be a great opportunity if that, like, becomes an opportunity. Yeah. I want to push myself to the limits, to my limits, and ultimately my goal in the military is to become more of a leader and have more confidence in myself. Because growing up, like when I was preteen, I think I lost my confidence at some point, and just to get that back would be great. I mean, I've gained it back over the years, but I feel like there's still something missing that I need to unlock or take a hold of or get a good grasp on. Just understanding who I am. I mean, I've got a pretty good image on what I want to do. And I found that out in college. I mean, originally I wanted to be a heart surgeon. And I wasn't learning about what I wanted to learn about. We were learning about everything else about the body except for the cardiac field. And I was like, what's going on? This is not what I signed up for. So, dropped out of college. Or actually, no. I changed my major to engineering design. Just to test it out. Because I knew I was interested in cars and the mechanical works of everything. And the art of mechanical work. And influenced by my dad, a little red Hot Wheels car, happened to be a Porsche 911. And yeah, all that influence. And once I got into the major and did the classes, I felt better. I felt comfortable, but not all the way comfortable. It was more comfortable than my being a surgical technician, but I wasn't there yet because it was just basic stuff. And I learn better one-on-one with the teacher, where I can like freely ask a question and I don't have to worry about anybody else asking questions, because I'm not one to wait on somebody to ask a question that I'm like curious about. I'm shy. That's what it is. But yeah, I just understood the class a little bit more. I felt comfortable, but it wasn't the avenue I wanted to go towards, because it was more towards like widespread supply, like making a part, like multiple of a part in like a CNC, which was cool to learn, but it wasn't for me. But it gave me the skills I needed to, like, maybe I do want to make my own parts and sell them. It gave me that skill set or mindset, that like skill set to, if that be an opportunity that I can explore, I'm gonna do it. But at the time, it wasn't a fit for me. So right now in my life, I think going into the military is gonna be like, this is just the best time I could, besides the fact that I'm sick. But sorry. Yeah, but I mean, I don't regret the decision to sign the papers to go to the Army National Guard. I don't, because I feel that this is the right time to do that. Yeah, I'm rambling. I need to end it. But yeah, that's video on number 11. See you tomorrow.